Hello there, how you doing yet again? Right. I always said I'd bring classic books out from my collection, and what you're looking at is three from 1974-75, released in the UK. Now you'll get Enter the Dragon, the paperback of the movie, The Legend of Bruce Lee by Alex Ben Block, great read, and you get The Life and Tragic Death of Bruce Lee by his wife Linda. Now, there was a copy released there in America, same type of cover, but it's a wee bit slightly different. Enter the Dragon was released in 1973 in America. That kind of black cover, and the black cover and the original cinema poster. I've got that. I've got the American one, and I've got the Man Only I Knew was the American version of The Life and Tragic Death. I remember getting this back in the day. I read it cover to cover because I had to find out who he was. And as you think, the only kind of thing we had was the Kung Fu Monthlies, the big King of Kung Fu book, and the Book of Kung Fu and all that. You'd like dragon posters, Clash, stuff like this. But if you wanted to read who Bruce Lee was, they were the two books to read at the time. Absolutely brilliant. As you see, the paperback version of Enter the Dragon. Surprised none of his other movies were ever released on paperback. They should have been, because nearly every movie that came out in the 70s had a paperback. But it's just the way it is. I remember reading this cover to cover. Absolutely spot on. As you also have you look at the photographs and that as well. You get your mix here. Excellent. And I remember reading this one as well. I think I read that in one sitting, or maybe read it or 2 nights. I'm not too sure, but I remember reading it. When I was picked up, I couldn't put it down. I had to find out who this guy was back in the day. And as I said, I had my Kung Fu some of my Kung Fu monthlies and my big King of Kung Fu book and stuff like that, and I'd read all that. But these are excellent. And if you're a Bruce Lee fan for the 70s, like myself, you've probably still got all these paperbacks. As I say, I've got the American version of that, I've got an American version of that, and I've got a hardback version of that, the next library one. Well, thank you for watching yet again. I've got some stuff coming in the next few days or so, so I'll have a look through it and see if there's any wee video about it. Thank you for watching yet again. You lot have a great day.